Hello, my name is Mitchell Parrish, and I'm a student physical therapist at Regis University, and I am here today to talk to you about pain. So, what is pain really? And what is this experience that we have as pain? Well, pain is something that we will all feel at some point in our lives, and there's a neurophysiological aspect to it as well as a cognitive aspect to it. So, let's get down to the basics. The definition of pain by the International Association for the Study of Pain is that it is an unpleasant sensory and emotional experience associated with actual or potential tissue damage or described in such terms. What we should notice from this definition is that emotional experience and actual or potential tissue damage, and that the IASP is recognizing that pain has to deal with more than just the structural damage or the input through our sensory system, but that is also the output and how we respond to that sensory information. They also recognize that pain can occur in the absence of any damage to the tissue. So there's a couple types of pain. There's acute pain and there's chronic pain. Acute pain is that acute tissue damage that you would get, say, if a lacrosse ball hit you while you were playing in a game and you get a bruise. Acute pain would result from that injury and would alert your system to say that there is some tissue damage. And that type of pain is very purposeful. It tells your brain that there is something wrong. Chronic pain, on the other hand, is pain that would persist, say, after that injury and would occur with no real kind of spot at all. It's when the disease is no longer present, really, as far as damage. The tissue damage isn't present anymore, but the disease is. And this pain is no longer the symptom, but the pain is now the disease. Persistent pain is not protective, and it's not serving us any purposes. It's not helping us out at all. So, what can occur in a chronic pain response would be what's called peripheral sensitization. Peripheral sensitization is a pain that first occurs in an acute pain state, and at that point it's normal. But what happens is it increases the local tissue responsiveness to stimuli, which is also known as hyperalgesia, after that injury. And you get an increased sensitivity in that particular area, which would cause your body to say you don't want any more damage to that area. It's protective and it helps with tissue healing, and it has a purpose. But it kind of doesn't have a purpose in that it increases your sensitivity to further responses, such as you're going to have a reduced threshold to the stimulus, you're going to have an increase in the area of the receptor fields, and you're also going to have an increase in neuronal activity in that area. So thank you for listening and watching if you're out there, and have a great evening. Enjoy the summer.